Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. So, we're going to continue from where we left off in the previous episode. We're currently doing peas, which I'm very pleased about. That joke's going to get sold. Oh no, wait, it already was. It's going to become ancient. I'm going to refuel. Yeah, we're almost out of diesel. So it's going to be a good idea to refuel because we do have 2 fields left to drill. We've got this one here, which is going to be peas. That one over there has been done, and that is peas. I say 2 actually. I always overlook the rice fields. We do have the rice fields as well. But the big one over there, that's not been done. And it's a bit of a pickle actually. Because, it needs to be either wheat, barley or sorghum. Because we're going to be doing a crop for the chickens to eat. And it's too late for both wheat and barley, according to the game. And it's actually too early for the sorghum. It's not a problem because we can do sorghum in April. But in FS25, they have stopped the ability to drill sorghum with a drill. You have to do it with a planter. So I'm going to have to get a planter because sorghum is the only one of those 3 crops that we can still do this year. And yeah, I don't have a planter, so we're going to have to. Well, I think we'll rent it. We'll just rent it. We'll do that big field over there. So we'll do that in a minute. Just doing the peas here though with our own seed drill. No problem at all. Also just moved 2 pallets of planks over there with the skid steer. Another pallet is going to spawn very soon. And they can go off to the temple when we have enough other planks as well. Other pallets of beams and planks. Dairy's there. If you missed the previous episode, I moved the dairy. Hopefully that pleases everybody. I could have done that dreaded joke again. Hopefully that pleases everybody. Oh goodness, maybe quiet Daggerwin. Right, okay. So we're going to get this done. We're going to get this all done and then we can, well, try and find some other little jobs, I think, before we move on to April, because we can't do any more drilling after this until April, as we've already established. I did check the price of mozzarella, actually, and the best time for that is October, but we can still get 23,500 per pallet. It's not the best we can get. We can actually get over 25,000 at the best time. So it depends where you look at it, really. Like, we could be missing out on over £1,500 per pallet, or we could be getting almost £100,000 by selling them, because it's quite some time before October and the price is actually going down as we speak. So we have to wait and get as much money as possible, and obviously by that time we'll have probably 15 pallets, which will be absolutely crazy, selling 15 pallets in one go at the best time. Or we just go for it. We could just go for it. I think I might just leave it, you know. I think that would be quite amazing to see how many pallets we can produce before then, and then just sell all those pallets in one go at the best time. It'd be crazy. It would just be the best income ever. But yeah, they're there if we want them. We can, if we get really desperate for money, we can sell them. Right, so we'll just finish off these peas. Actually, yeah, then I'll do the long grain rice. I'm not going to transplant this year. We're just going to do long grain rice, and then we can see if there's any other jobs that need to be done. I'm sure there will be. Well, yeah, just checked, and long grain rice also cannot be put in until April, so no problem at all. I've used that time to load things up. Yeah, so is there anything else to do? That is the question. Is there anything else to do this month? It's a bit early for grass cutting, so we probably don't want to be doing that. I think we're going to have to move on. I really do think we're going to have to move on. So, yeah, it's... March is best for all these different things. Cement bags at the temple. Cement bricks. Okay, so in that case, maybe it is worth taking things. Because I know we do have quite a few things over at the cement factory. It's just, I really want to focus on our own fields today. Yeah, the temple does seem to get quite a bit of attention. Hello, Daggerwin, how are you doing? I I've given up expecting a response. He is the world's sleepiest dog. Anyway, oh, we probably do have some pallets down here as well. I'll just get them popped onto the trailer as well, and we'll put the wood on and head over to the cement factory. Ah, nothing. Nothing at all. Certainly handy having Skiddy. Oh, and out of interest actually, when are eggs best? Because eggs, yeah, they're a commodity which we are going to get a lot of, so we need to know. November, okay. So we've probably, actually no, I think I did sell them at the best price. I did. But it means we're going to have quite a wait before we sell any more. Raisins are September, and mozzarella, as we've already found out, was October. Coming through. It's 100,000 in total. Quite a few. Might be able to fit them all onto the truck rather than going to the trailer. We'll see. But I'm just gonna get this done. Race over to the temple and get everything delivered. Then money will come in, and then we'll end the time lapse. And it should be the next day. April's going to be a busy month because I'm hoping to also do all the grass cutting as well. Time for a spotted chicken food. Yes, it's a habit of mine. I just love snacking on it. At least once we've rested, this field will germinate and it'll be all nice and green. I don't know what it is about. Just soil fields. Fields of soil. Oh no, someone's been here before me. But yeah, I just think it just looks wintry. Reminds me of the end of summer when you see a ploughed field. Instead of a nice green field. Oh, there's me trying to think that I could do that. Well, I'm sure we do have a vehicle that can attach to both. And my money would be on the Merlot. Nice, handy, universal machine. Because I think it does. Yeah, it's got the ball type and I think it's got pin type. Hang about. Where do you think you're going? You're coming with me. Yeah, so not many people have asked, but there have been a few questions basically asking when I'm going to be doing another series as well as Hutan Pantai. Of course, we do have competitive multiplayer, which I'm really enjoying. Now that we've started to do the Poplar, yeah, that's going to change things a lot because we're actually going to make some pretty serious money. But yeah, as well as this series as single player, basically my answer to that is whenever the first really good map comes out, which is going to be perfectly set up for single player games. But the other thing is I actually already own it. I already own the dedicated server for 16 slots. So 16 slot server for people to join. But there's just not really a suitable map to run on it. So I'm just waiting really for a suitable multiplayer map, and then I'm going to be starting a multiplayer series on there as well. Haven't fully decided exactly how it's going to pan out. It might be a series where it's for members and it may well be open all the time, or it might just be open when I do the video. It depends, or it might be an open to everybody server. I just don't know yet. In the past, doing members only has actually worked really well, and it's not that I don't want to open it up to everybody, it's just you get the trolls, and it does destroy it for everybody. But then again, I don't like to create a paywall. I don't want to create a paywall that you've got to be a member to join. So I don't know, maybe I'll do two. I might do two servers. I just don't know. I really don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Anyway, I think we're now ready to go into April, because I don't see any other reason for being here. The other thing I might do is have it as a permanent 24/7 server to everybody, but then just close it off for, I don't know, an hour or so a week for members when I'm recording. I just have got so many different ideas, and things have worked actually really well in the past, but it's just deciding exactly which route I want to go down. Whoa. Our planks and beams are here. And yeah, just whilst I'm on the topic of members, thank you so much to everybody, honestly, for becoming members. All those people who have become members. Over 600 now. I just can't believe it. I actually could not believe my eyes, because when I was last looking at it a few weeks ago, well, I've known for a while that it's at 600, but when I last looked at it, like, I know 3 weeks ago, I think I was on about 300 and something members. And then on my dashboard, it came up and said, congratulations, or something along those lines. You've hit 500. I was like, what? 500? I was on 300 and something. Where did all these people come from? And I checked, and it genuinely was. There was actually almost 600 at the time. And I just could not believe my eyes. Now it's over 6. It's like 630 or something. So thank you to at least 630 members for becoming members, because it really does mean an awful lot. And it's true. It really is true, because it is thanks to these people, not only for watching, but the people who actually do become members and donate, that I can actually afford to get the computer that I currently have. Because I did think, if I'm going to go for a new computer, this was back in July, I think, I might as well just go for the top one, or close to the top. My spec is actually on my About Me page. So I did. I think it was the top. I think it was the most expensive Alienware PC that you can get. And this is thanks to you. And even if you're not a member, it's still thanks to you for watching. Because there's the ad revenue as well. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. But I'm not asking in this video for you to become a member. All I'm asking is for you to watch my videos. Thank you for watching my videos. Much, much appreciated. Okay, so let's get this done, and then we'll do that one over there. Right then, so we do have 2 fields of rice, all drilled and all fertilised. It looks like that field over there of peas has come through with quite a few weeds. So, I just pressed the wrong button. So yes, that is going to have to be hoed. We'll have to hoe this. Actually, it's really bad. It's an infestation, because they're the peas. This is horrific. We're going to have to get that done. So what I'll do is I will get the planter. We'll get the planter going on a worker in that field. Only problem with the worker is it does the headlands extremely slowly, but that's okay. And then I suppose I'll put the hoe onto the Vulture. That field is just the same, looking really, really bad. So I think actually we're done with the seed drill for this year. So that can go back into the shed. Let's do it from first person view, that'd be more fun. And easier, actually, for reversing into sheds. Because I've got my dual wheels on, so I've got to watch them. Right, where's the bag? Stop when you feel something. No, that'll do. Okay, so this is going to have to go onto the planter. We're going to rent one, so we don't need to be too restricted with size, but maybe not the biggest. Although it does need to be a direct planter, and there's not many. There's that one, and there's that one. So 4 meters or 18.2 meters. Crikey. Okay, we'll go with the 18.2. £12,724. Not cheap. I would like to buy it outright, actually. But at the same time, yeah, it's a lot cheaper than buying chicken food. We do need to buy that outright, though, for next year. I don't have a planter, do I? Do I have a planter? Oh, maybe I do. I don't think I do. Pretty sure I don't. But no, that is expensive for one field. Right, so we've got liquid fertilizer down here. Oh, that grass field hasn't actually really grown. And that will need to be fertilised too. Alright, it's a good opportunity for me to tidy up a bit of this mess that I've produced. Actually, this thing's so big I might not even need a worker. We can likely do everything. So anyway, the big tanks on the back must be... I was thinking for the fertiliser, but maybe they're for the seed. Let's have a look. Uh-oh, I've created a bulldozer. Yeah, they must be for fertiliser, liquid fertiliser. Can we see in? We can, but can we see any contents? I don't think so. Alright, so that's the herbicide pallet. We need this one here. And another one possibly. Nope, okay. So that's that full. And now we just have the seed. So we've got 3 seed pallets. I don't know where we need to be positioned. Oh, that will do. At this sort of size, maybe it'd be worth doing a contract as well. Plant somebody else's field. Obviously we'll have to prioritise the hoeing. It's not much seed, but we do have seed in the seed drill, so we could empty the seed drill if we become desperate. So we're set to sorghum. Of course we do have other options, but sorghum I think is going to have to be the one because we do need the chicken food. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention my New Year's resolution is to not hit as many signs. And here we are. Okay. So I think we'll set up GPS once it's done its thing. Oh, not too many times up and down. Nice. It is big, that's for sure. Oh yes, and also showing the lines would help. There we go. Brilliant. I'm just going to stick it on that line there. And we'll be away. So sorghum is going in. Yeah, I don't actually know why Giants changed it from seed drills to planters for sorghum. Pretty sure they did. Maybe it is a crop which should be going through a planter and not a seeder. I just don't know. I've never actually seen sorghum being drilled or planted in real life. I think it must be more popular in America and places like that. I think sorghum is grown in the UK, just not on a commercial scale, but I might be wrong. That was so fast. That was amazing. If only we could own this. That is probably something we should add to our wish list. Because yeah, then we could do every field with the planter. Maybe one year, maybe next year we can do every single field with the planter. That would be great because we could still do chicken food. We could do sorghum in the other field over there. We could do sunflowers, and we still have the seed drill, so we can still do the rice over here. Well, we have to. It's a paddy field. But anyway. Yeah, I can't wait to use this again. Hopefully we can use it in somebody else's field, but first we're going to have to hoe this little field here and the one over there, the peas basically. Let's just see if there were any good drilling contracts. There's none? No, there's none. Joy. Oh, joy. Surprising, very surprising. Because there's quite a few crops that you can put in April. Anyway, yeah, let's just back it into here. Now, I do have the dual standard wheels on, twin wheels, but that shouldn't be a problem because they're on the crop is on its first growth stage, so it shouldn't destroy it. Certainly hope not. I do actually have some narrow twins for this tractor, so we could put them on if we want to. This is the problem with tidying up. I've lost the hoe. Where is the hoe? Not in there. In which case, it must be over in the shed that we built. The one we actually constructed. There's another pallet. It looks like it's a plank pallet. Yeah, there it is. Well, I think we will put narrows on because we probably won't even fit through the door anyway. Although maybe the narrows are just the same width overall. Although I wouldn't have thought so. So, anyway, I don't know which manufacturer it is that actually does the narrow twins. There he is, it's Trelleborg. Okay. Perfect. It doesn't look a lot different, I have to admit. And there's still a fairly decent spacing there, so it might be just as wide. The tyre's obviously narrow, but the actual overall width seems to be quite similar. So I don't know if we're going to fit into here. We're not, are we? We're not. Oh, fiddlesticks. Well, not to worry, because what I can do is I can get the voucher, which is currently attached to the mixer. I can empty the mixer. We can get this taken over to the yard. So this needs to go up there anyway for a feed mix. There's my Angus cows. They are happy. I know because I asked them all personally. In fact, better yet, I did an Angus cow happiness survey. They had to tick all the boxes. And they did. Now I'm just talking absolute rubbish. Okay, so let's retrieve our hoe with the voucher. I might go in forwards actually. It's a heavy thing, this. Really, really heavy. Well, that should be okay. Yeah, it should be fine. So we'll get hitched on. And we're going to do our 2 fields. Now, it might look like a big job, but actually this is going to take a few minutes. And the reason why is because it's got a very, very fast working speed. And it's also massive. Really wide. I don't need GPS for this field, but I will use GPS in the big field. It's going to look like no crop is left. It's nearly all weeds. But the crop is there, I can assure you. But yeah, that's probably the worst weed infestation we've ever had. I don't know why the peas have attracted the weeds so much. But still, it is basically free to get rid of them. Because now we own the hoe, it doesn't cost anything except for a bit of diesel to actually run it. There we go. And you can see left behind there we have got our lovely pea crop. The very first time I've actually grown peas in FS25. Not the first time I've harvested them. I think I did do a contract of harvesting them, but we've never done it on our own farm. Right, let's get this done. I really don't expect it to take too long at all. Pruning the vineyard is another job we'll have to do this month. Definitely can't move on, otherwise they might not be ready in time, which would not be good at all. And yeah, we'll also, in the same session, probably do fertiliser. And it does need a mulcher, really. It's not essential, but it could do with it. Now, I was going to have a look and see if there was any more fields that we could buy today. Because we're getting to that stage where we can afford to buy more things, more land. So really, well, we've got these ones down here. Let me just go on to the farmland tab. Yeah, you can see what we have. We are working our way down there. We can afford that one. I don't know if it's actually been drilled. Has it been drilled? Or is it grass? No? Maybe there's nothing in it. It's been ploughed. So I think 25 is the next one to go for. Now, we might eventually, as it has been suggested before, turn this farm here into just livestock, so it's all grass, and then we'll actually buy this farm over here, and then we'll do arable in these fields, or I might just buy this farm over here and do a mixture of both. I'll probably just do a mixture. I think I prefer that personally, but anyway, I do like the idea overall, buying both farms. So I think, yeah, that is the next step. I think we'll get 25, by 25, and hopefully put a crop in. Now, this weeder is going to be used next episode as well, so it doesn't need to go away anywhere. It can just go over here. There we go. And this is going to utilise the planter which we have paid so much to rent. Makes sense to do more fields. I would have done a contract, but I don't think there were any. Unless, of course, I've gone blind. Maybe I wasn't looking very well. I usually do that. It wouldn't be the first time. But no, I'd much rather drill our own fields anyway. Shall we do sorghum? Actually, we could do sunflowers, because then we could do sunflower oil. Also soybeans, could do soybean oil. Or we could do corn. But I think sunflowers would be my first choice. So I think we'll do sunflowers. It's always nice to see a field of sunflowers. Oh, I forgot, it's the foggiest field on the map. Welcome to the fog field. We need to think of a nickname for it. Probably something a bit better than foggy. Bleak? I don't know. No, the only reason why I bought it is, well, it's two reasons. One, we can afford it, and two, it's right next to our farm, so it just makes perfect sense. Anyway, we will use GPS or steering assist on this field. There's really not a lot to do. Won't take long to get it done. But in they go. Sunflowers. And we already own that field over there. So if we own, in the future, the next one down, we could actually join these two together. Which probably makes sense. Yeah. It would make it a lot easier, less turning. So we'll buy that one next. And then I think we will buy that farm over there. And I'm not forgetting the cement factory. We do need to get the cement factory. That'll probably be purchased when we sell our crazy amount of mozzarella in October, November time. Well, I think I've managed to get rid of the fog. I did set the maximum height to 100. I don't know what it was supposed to be. I did set it to 0, and I thought I'd completely broken the game. But thankfully, setting it to 100 did bring the game back, and it made it a nice, crisp and clear day. So that probably just reset when we save and exit. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's nice just to have a bit of a break from the fog, because that field is permanently foggy, and not seeing it foggy actually seems a bit weird. We're going to have a closer look. It might be creeping in again. Maybe a bit. But yeah, look at that. No fog down there. Great to see. I do like the fog, but when it's like always foggy in a certain place, it just becomes a bit much. Anyway, there we go. Another quick mix for the water buffalo. Absolutely love it. Should have some more milk as well. Yep, 1,645 litres. So we're producing our buffalo milk. Sorry, our mozzarella over there from our buffalo milk. And the Angus cows, we're just basically getting them older so that we can sell them as nice developed cows. Yep, 44 of them. I have not fed them because they're grazing. If we feed them and get their health up before we sell them, then we'll get maximum money. So it's only 322, but it should be at least, I don't know, £2,000 each. I think it is quite significant what you can get for the Angus cows, but we'll have to wait for that. Anyway, we're going to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until the next one, see you again very soon. Bye for now.